The two-week training course brings together law enforcement personnel from various frontline agencies. They are looking at what's called best practices under the United Nations Charter on illicit firearms and ammunition trafficking. According to Commandant of the Police Training Academy, Superintendent Lyndon Flowers, the techniques to be gained from the forum will prove invaluable to the participants.
I hope to have a networking of the persons from the different institutions that are represented to be able to understand what best practices are used in combating illicit trafficking or illicit firearms and ammunition trafficking.
When you talk about best practices for the ordinary man and the woman on the street, what does that mean?
It means that the processes that are used in reducing firearms availability on the streets, what the different countries have used. So we will be having facilitators from Canada and from the International Red Cross organization, ICRC, that have seen and have done work in areas that are prone to firearm use, like in the Middle East and down in South America and other Central American countries.
Belize, as a part of Central America, is not a manufacturer of firearms, ammunition, or explosives. Yet our population is not immune from the impact of these deadly weapons to the region.
We are endeavoring to address it by bringing the agencies that are working in our frontiers and different areas to be able to recognize how firearms are trafficked, to be able to recognize the ammunition and explosives that are trafficked, so that they in their environment or in their area of work can be a force multiplier for the primary law enforcement of police.
That brings me to ask then, who are the persons getting this training these 2 weeks?
This first of its intersectorial training, we have persons from the police department, different sections of the police department, different police districts are represented here, as well as customs, the Belize Defense Force or National Coast Guard. We have personnel from the prison department. We have from the airport security personnel who does the events from screening to boarding of aircraft or boarding of vessels to be able to detect the different kinds of firearms and explosives.
The two-week training course is sponsored by the United Nations Regional Center for Peace, Disarmament and Development in Latin America and the Caribbean. It ends on March 8th. Reporting for Love News, I am Patrick Jones.